Hello students and welcome to Saurav's classes. My name is Ashmita and in today's class we are going to talk about the entire syllabus of M Maths, and this examination is going to be held soon and you need to practice a lot before this time gets over. So for that we are introducing a crash course at our classes, and in that crash course we are providing you 3 sessions per day. Those will include a live session, a doubt clearing session and a problem solving session. Also we are going to solve the previous year's question papers, like around 5 to 7 years papers we are going to solve. And we are also going to provide you with the last minute suggestions. We are going to provide you with worksheets after every session so that you can just fill it up, and we are going to check whether you are preparing well for the examination or you are understanding whatever we are teaching or not. And we are also going to take your mock test. The mock test would be automated one. You can go over to Google, fill up the forms and give the examination, and it would get submitted on its own. Time duration would be given. It would be submitted on its own because it's automated, and we can check after that. In order to discuss the answers that you are going to give in the mock tests, we will provide a separate class where we will discuss what to write and what not to write, and what to include and what not to include. So if you want to join our classes, you can just go over to the website, or you can also contact us and get enrolled so that we can just help you out with all the problems. We are going to provide you with solved study materials which will be going to your doorstep. It would be a doorstep delivery of these study materials. So let us start discussing the syllabus and all the important topics that you need to go through. So now we are going to start discussing about the syllabus of ISI admission test for the math program, M Math. The test codes include PMA for forenoon and PMB for afternoon. Starting with number 1, analysis and metric spaces, we have countable and uncountable sets, equivalence relations and partitions, convergence and divergence of sequences and series, Cauchy sequence and completeness, Bolzano-Weierstrass theorem, continuity, uniform continuity, differentiability, Taylor expansion, partial and directional derivatives, then Jacobians, sequences and series of functions, elements of ordinary differential equations, then integral calculus of one variable, existence of Riemann integral, then fundamental theorem of calculus, change of variable, improper integrals, elementary topological notions for metric spaces, then open and closed and compact sets, continuous functions, completeness of metric spaces. Starting with number 2, it deals with linear algebra and abstract algebra. Here we have vector spaces, subspaces, then basis, dimension, direct sum, matrices, then systems of linear equations, determinants, then diagonalization, triangular forms, inner product spaces, then linear transformations and their representations as matrices, then groups, subgroups, quotient groups, homomorphisms, products, then Lagrange's theorem, then Sylow's theorems. Then we have rings, ideals, maximal ideals, prime ideals, quotient rings, integral domains, Chinese remainder theorem, polynomial rings. Next we have elementary probability theory, under which you are going to get combinatorial probability, events, random variables, independence, expectation and variance. Next we have this format of admission test for M Math. And here in the forenoon, we have this test code of PMA. The format will be MCQ type. There would be 30 questions. For each question, there will be 4 suggested answers, of which only 1 will be correct. Then we have this exam in the afternoon whose test code is PMB, and the format would be of descriptive type. So that was all for today's class. If you want to join our crash courses, just go over to the website provided, and also if you want to contact us and want to know anything about our classes, you can also do that. You can also call us and enroll yourself through the contact number also. So that was all for today's class. We're going to meet once again in our other classes.